I'm here with Valerie Jarrett, the President's Senior Advisor and Chief Liaison to the business community, to talk about tonight's speech. Valerie, thanks so much for the time.
My pleasure.
We're expected to hear from the President calling for investments in key areas so that the U.S. can stay competitive. Republicans are just calling that code for spending.
No, actually not at all. It's smart spending. And what we have to do is make sure that we're investing in innovation. We're a country known for innovators who are creative and entrepreneurial. And if you think about everything from the light bulb to the internet, that's what America does. And so we need to make sure that we're providing the resources so that we can continue to be innovators. We have to focus on education. Once we've innovated and created these new opportunities, we need to make sure that our children are able to be educated in a way that they're going to be able to compete in a global marketplace, because that's what they're faced with now. We have to invest in infrastructure. Every company that's making a decision about whether to invest in the United States or invest somewhere else in the world is thinking about what will the infrastructure be like and will it be able to support my business. But we also have to look at the federal government and figure out ways that we can tighten our belts, look at programs that haven't worked that we can get rid of, look at ways of streamlining processes so that it's more user-friendly and businesses are able to get through the federal maze faster and without regulations that don't work, while still making sure that we provide appropriate rules of the road. And finally, the deficit. We've got to tackle the deficit in a responsible way.
Well, I want to ask you about the deficit, because we're not really expecting the President to embrace the recommendations of the Bowles-Simpson Commission tonight. But why not use tonight's address to take a stand on Social Security and say that this is something that we need to raise the retirement age, and this is one of those areas that we are going to have to deal with?
Well, let's go back to the Bowles-Simpson report. I would remind your viewers that the President appointed the Fiscal Commission. It's a bipartisan commission. It does provide a very useful framework. There are pieces of it the President agrees with, pieces that he doesn't. He's asked Jack Lew, his budget director, to really take a hard look at all of the recommendations in the context of the budget, which will be 3 weeks from now. Tonight, it really gives him the opportunity to discuss the broad framework on Social Security. The President believes we need to strengthen Social Security. He doesn't believe we should privatize it. Look what happened with the stock market over the last couple of years. So strengthening Social Security is his priority. So tonight is really about the broad framework. The budget will have specific examples of programs that the President will want to cut in order to help tackle the deficit and give a roadmap for the road ahead.
And real quick question. Last week, the President appointed Jeff Immelt,
yes,
the CE of GE, to head this new Jobs and Competitiveness Council. Jeff Immelt is a Republican. He gave money to Hillary Clinton and to John McCain in the 2008 campaign. How did that relationship evolve? How did he and the President get so close?
Well, over the last couple of years, Jeff has served, as you know, on the President's Economic Advisory Recovery Board. They've had a chance to get to know each other and listen to each other's perspectives. And so I think out of that grew a relationship of mutual respect. But I think the most important thing is not Jeff's ideology or who he made contributions to. It's the fact that GE is investing here in America. It's competing in a global marketplace, and it is winning. It's moving jobs back to America. It's exporting goods all over the world, and that's really the model that we think is ideal. Now, it's also important that Jeff is willing to do this. He's a very busy man, and the fact that he's willing to take his time and serve our country in this very important way, I think speaks volumes of the relationship that they've forged over the last 2 years.
All right, well, Valerie Jarrett, thank you so much, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.